Hey guys, it's Trayton. So my inquiry is, does alternative fuel have a place in high-performance engines? And why does it matter to me? Well, my hobbies include going to the lake and going to the dunes. And sadly, both of these require high-performance vehicles. These vehicles are typically powered by big V8s, sometimes turbocharged, sometimes supercharged, and they can make upwards of 1,000 horsepower. With lots of power comes lots of gas consumption. And I want to know how alternative fuel could impact recreational and professional use of high performance vehicles. So here's a picture of Sanrail so you guys can see kind of more of what I'm talking about. And then here's a little video of one in action. So what do I know about Ready? Obviously, these cars and boats are big gas guzzlers because they're always under a lot of pressure because boats have lots of drag in the water and the cars obviously have a lot of drag in the sand and like to do cool stuff, as you can see. Some of the alternatives that have been talked about are alternative fuels such as biodiesel or potentially battery power. The problem with biodiesel is that these motors that are making this big power, they need clean and high octane fuel. And the biodiesel just isn't up to the standard that they need. The other potential is battery power. One main problem is because these sand cars are built to be as light as possible. So a concern is how heavy are the batteries that this car would need. And you also have to think about where we are. We're camping in the middle of the dunes, which is just desert. No power, no water hookups. So we're just in trailers. And if you need power, you got to start a generator. So if we had a battery-powered car and we came back to camp, we'd have to turn the generator on to charge the batteries to drive the car. So are we really solving a problem, or are we just moving the pollution somewhere else? I think I might have a few problems when trying to figure out like how much battery consumption a boat or a sand would use because they haven't really been tested that much. There has been a little bit. It'd also be difficult finding information and stats on new technology and just little improvements that they've made that maybe the public isn't aware of yet. And obviously my inquiry is relevant to sustainability because any ways that we can cut back on high polluting vehicles is on the road to being more sustainable. And I also saw we were graded on the 2 written references. I'm not really sure how you put a written reference in a video, and wasn't really shown how, so I got some of my information from Instagram and from my personal experience. Thanks.